Okay, well, we're on our, looks like we're on our descent into St. Augustine, just 60 miles north of Alma VOR, about 23 minutes away. But we were talking last night, you know, we've had a lot of time to hang out together and communicated a lot, done a couple of videos together, but I never really knew your flying background and when you started flying. So you got started flying right out of high school, but you told an interesting story about the training and some of the pitfalls that you ran into. Started flying right out of high school, but you told an interesting story about the training and some of the pitfalls that you ran into. And I thought that would be useful to share with the viewers.
250-5298.
So, contrary to popular belief, I'm pretty much like most of my viewers, and I, you know, had to pay for flight training myself and had to, you know, figure out how to do it and how to come up with the money. And but I also couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to just go and learn to fly.
Yep.
So I would put some money away, and I would take some flight lessons. And then I would go and run out of money and time, and go ahead and head back, and then make some more money, and I'd go back down, and this is what I would do. And so the big thing I came from that I learned was doing it that way, while you think that's the only way you can afford it, actually makes it cost more and take longer, both calendar time and hours required for your license.
Yeah.
And that's because every time I would stop and start, when I would get back in the airplane, I would spend at least half a flight trying to get back to where I left off in skill.
Right. Yeah, that continuity is so important.
Extremely. And so now when I'm talking to people, you know, whether it be, you know, subscribers, viewers, you know, or just
0 Golf Mike, cross 25 miles north Alma, add maintain flight level 240.
25 north of Alma, flight level 240 for 0 Golf Mike.
Go ahead.
So I try to advise people to save up the money if they can, save it all up, even though they don't want to wait. I get it. Listen, I want what I want when I want it, right? But if they can save it up, and if they're not going to save the money, you know, give it to a family member, give it to, you know, do it. Figure out what you have to do so you don't spend the money, and wait till you have it all saved up. And then even if you don't have time, well then go after work every day at 5 o'clock, or you know, whatever it takes. And you don't literally go every day, but as much.
Contact Jack Center 127.57.
127.57 for 0 Golf Mike. And what that'll do is it'll actually save you money and save you time. And that money you save, you can use it for another license or continue to fly or do whatever you want to do.
30 miles there.
So it definitely makes sense. And I know this firsthand because when I did my instrument training, at that point, because there was a gap between my private and my instrument, at that point, work was a little better. I had, you know, I could afford it a little more, and I was able to do exactly what I said. And I could see firsthand every time I got in the airplane that my skill level improved with every single flight. I never went back. It was always an improvement, a building block. And so I highly recommend it to everybody now.
And then, so the first airplane you owned was?
First airplane I owned was a Mooney. I had an M20J, normally aspirated piston Mooney. Love my Mooney. Love the airfoil, love how strong the wings are. I just love everything about the airplane. And inside it's actually a cage, which most people don't know. It's kind of like a race car. It's all built a cage. And so that's what I had, and I had that for a couple years, and then just like everybody else, you know, life has its ebbs and flows, and I ended up selling it, and then I went a couple years back to renting and, you know, flying when I could, and then life finally got to where it was time again for me to buy an airplane. So of course I was going back to my Mooney, which is what I was looking for. And then a buddy of mine turned me on to an airplane that he said I could steal. And of course, if I had $1 for every time someone said I could steal something, I would have no need to steal anything. But as it turned out, as you can probably guess by the fact that I now own a Baron, that it actually was a true statement. And so I ended up getting the Baron for next to nothing. And that's how I ended up with the Baron. Even though I was looking for a twin, I wasn't looking for even a Baron for that matter.
Number 0 Golf Mike, descend to maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 2300 Golf Mike.
Hard for me to keep from touching it.
And over 0 Golf Mike, there's some scattered moderate to heavy precipitation until you get about 30 southeast of Alma. Tops can vary, may affect you.
Roger that. I'll let you know if you need some deviations for 0 Golf Mike.
So any big trips coming up in the Baron?
Not at the moment. Right now the Baron is going down for its annual. Is always a fun time.
Where will that be done at?
Fort Lauderdale exec out there, Schmidt Aviation. So with that, that being said, until it comes out of annual, I try not to plan a whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to get, plan, if something unexpected comes up, suddenly I can't do the trip or I have to, change the commercial or whatever. So I try to manage my expectations.
Yep, I understand. Expect the unexpected.
What about yourself? You got anything?
I've got my annual guys trip coming up in a few months. That's out west skiing. Actually, might be taking the going to Scottsdale and doing the Waste Management Open, and then going to ski from there. So, can you hook me up with tickets?
I can probably get you tickets to Waste Management Open.
You see my crew, you probably won't want to get us. You won't have your your name associated with it.
A 16 hole gets crazy.
Yeah, that's why we're going.
That's the only reason people go.
Just want to see it.
Yeah.
You've
got to experience it. It gets loud, it gets rowdy. This is one guy, he basically gets a backstory on every golfer that's coming through, and then he prepares the crowd. And so depending on who it is, he'll get them to chant something based on whatever.
Right.
And it may not be something that's, it's all public knowledge, but that's like blatantly obvious to the typical person.
Yeah.
And but you'll see when he gets something good, like an ex-girlfriend's name or something, because you'll see in the golfer's face when they start chanting. Like,
busted.
You're like,
Air 4696 Jacksonville.
Oh man, it feels good to be down here in Florida.
Heading 080.
You can feel the warmth already.
Yeah.
Runway 26.
Turn your air conditioning on.
26, 4696.
Oh look, it's actually a warm window.
You're still going to keep that coat on though.
Yes, I am.
It's like under 80.
It's cold weather 80. Even though I got my little BaronPilot shirt, but you're not going to see it.
I like it. Oh, that's a nice shirt.
0 Golf Mike, descend to maintain 1010,000.
1010,000 for 0 Golf Mike.
Okay, 299.
4696, contact tower 118.3.
183, 4696. Good day.
Got the
November 6th.
descent check down and then 4 landing check.
Approach 124.9er.
249, 63 good day.
Oh, you put it in.
Yeah, I got it. You were fiddling around.
Like a fiddler on the
Trying
roof.
to take pictures of yourself. Look at me. I'm in a jet.
Look who I'm with. I'm with a superstar.
92 out of 1,000, 3,000.
3,000.
Funny how when you use someone else's voice, it always gets real high, doesn't it?
Okay, 13,003.
I never go, hey, look at me. I'm Greg. No, it's always, hey, look at me. I'm Greg.
92, thank you.
We become Mickey Mouse.
Chipmunks.
We're in Florida now. It's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
United 2159, descend to maintain 2,000.
Send maintain 2,000 United.
All right. So you should be. No,
There's downtown Jacksonville, right?
that is downtown Jacksonville. Yep. Not gonna be able to see that on the cameras, I don't think.
No. Well, I could tell my radar was painting the river or the inlet or whatever this is, so knew we were coming close to it.
609 Alpha. Go ahead.
Yeah, people don't realize you can actually use a radar to see where you are.
Yeah.
You can do ground mapping if you know what you're looking for.
November 59 Alpha, you can expect...
Did it all the time back in the day.
Affirmative, full stop at the CRG.
You'd update your inertial navigation system by mapping, drawing the radar, getting the body of water, finding a reflector or something. Really tighten your INS up.
Charlie Delta 107, contact Jackson approach 316.07.
So we're just right on that 3-degree glide slope all the way down.
See that.
21 miles out.
Now, do you have a power setting and an airspeed that you look for?
Roger.
Well, once I get configured, about 60% N1 is going to hold us at generally a rough speed somewhere around there.
Runway 1 for approach. Direct Craig, and
You're coming down from high. You know, if you can pull back to 90% N1,
50707,
that will generally keep you from overspeeding. Of course, once you get below 10,000 feet, you got to slow to below 250. So you got to be back quite a ways for that.
Perfect, right on the edge.
Yeah.
Normally they have me there, and I'm having to either ask or cheat.
Exactly.
November 659 Alpha, Roger, loud and clear, and I'll lower for you in a little bit.
It'd be nice in the video, these clouds.
That's where these buildups look best.
Number 19 Victor, go ahead.
In videos.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. From a distance.
Yeah, exactly. From your couch.
Victor, right. Turn right, heading 310. This will be back to us for the approach.
So we should start seeing basically this side of the intercoastal.
Yep.
November 0 Golf Mike, turn right, heading 180, descend maintain 2000. Report St. Augustine inside.
Right, 180, descending 2000, have field in sight for 0 Golf Mike.
Five 0707, traffic 9 o'clock on a mile northeastbound, leaving 1,700, climbing to 3,000, the Texan 2 has you in sight. Okay, we're looking for the traffic, 757. It's about 12 o'clock now, half a mile, just underneath your nose there, northbound.
Oh, I see, yeah.
From 0 Golf Mike, do you have the airport in sight?
Affirm, have the field in sight for 0 Golf Mike.
0 Golf Mike, clear pressure only 13, radar services are terminated, contact St. Augustine Tower 127.62.
Clear the visual of the tower, good day, 0 Golf Mike.
Romeo, okay to switch frequencies?
39 Romeo, yes sir, free change approved, have a good day now.
Thanks, have a good day. Bring out Romeo.
San Augustine Tower, Premier 390 Golf Mike on the visual for 13.
Number 390 Golf Mike, San Augustine Tower, runway 13, clear to land.
13, clear to land, 0 Golf Mike.
You want to land it?
Sure. Nobody back there to hurt.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what. You got the airplane?
All right, my controls.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and help you get it configured. There's going to be a lot of pitch changes as we're going through all this. So you do have vertical guidance right there with your white star.
Yep.
Not used to that heavy control, are you?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Especially being
yeah, right,
in my right
you're
hand,
on the wrong side.
hand.
So yeah, you can have the throttles if you want them. They're set up, they're pretty close to where you might want
1,000.
And we're configured, we're all good to go. And you don't need to jump on the brakes when we land. You can kind of just let it down. I'll activate the lift dump, which will help the airplane settle. Then once we start to slow a little bit, you can then start to put a little pressure on the brakes lightly.
Copy you.
This is good.
$500.
500, gear down, good to land.
This is looking good. Let it on down a little bit. Okay.
0 Golf Mike, any right turn, hold short of taxiway Bravo, then contact right.
Roger that, 0 Golf Mike. Okay, you can go ahead and start giving a little bit of brake. Yeah. See, they're pretty, that's why.
They got some
That's why,
bite.
yeah, exactly.
Alright, we'll get off Bravo 4. It's ground point 17.
Ground Premier 390 Golf Mike, we're clear at Bravo 4.
290 Golf Mike, starting ground, good afternoon, say request.
Atlantic.
We're going to Atlantic, 0 Golf Mike.
0 Golf Mike, turn left on Bravo, turn right on the runway 24. When you get to the end of runway 24, another right turn into the ramp.
Okay, left on Bravo, right on 24, all the way to the end, and right to the ramp, 390 Golf Mike.
Thanks for coming along. If you like these videos, as always, hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. And be sure to hit that bell. Greg and I were talking over dinner last night, and we've both been getting a lot of where have you been, welcome back, when we're posting every 2 weeks. So hit that bell for notification. And be sure to, if you're not already, follow me on Instagram on Beach BaronPilot, on Facebook on BaronPilot page. And for those of you on Twitter, which I never really talk much about, BE55Pilot on Twitter. So anyhow, if you like these videos, let us know in the comments. Let us know that you like these collaborations, and you know, we'll see what we can do if we can do more. So
I know I like them.
oh, absolutely, I love them. I honestly, I enjoy the company more than I even enjoy
exactly.
the
That's the part.
flight. So
okay, you keep holding them.
yep.
All right, cue the happy music.
Hey, so I want to thank you for inviting me and bringing me. This was pretty awesome.
It was fun for me too.
You were giving me a lot of crap though over shirts and stuff, and not sending you one, even though I do have a Premier hat and shirt. And,
right.
I don't have a zipper though, just for the record.
Okay.
I'm not asking for one. I'm just
You're just
making a statement, right?
Just
Just you know, we're pilots, so we just state things. Right? It's very methodical. But I wanted to give you. I have.
Awesome.
A BaronPilot shirt, the gray one. I don't have the blue ones with me. I apologize, but I got the gray one. I think it's your size. It's like XXX, is it?
In the shoulders and chest, but not in the stomach.
And I got the other one here, the one with the flying is what I do. Flying is not what I do. It's who I am. I got this one an extra small for you because I figured, you know,
perfect.
The two extremes that you have a little bit of something.
That's exactly
right. But
like
hopefully they fit. Actually, I think I got you the right size.
Yep.
But
awesome.
But
thank
there's
you,
that
buddy.
there. So, but
appreciate
I thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll get you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll look for that in the mail.
And anytime you need a wingman.
All right. Yeah, you did a nice job.
I'm here, so.
Nice job on the landing too, particularly good. Oh, hey, you want to land it? Sure, flare.
Oh, by the way, pull back.
Yeah, exactly. All right, buddy. Great time as always.
Pleasure. Small mind.
Yeah.
Thanks,
all
man.
right. See you, buddy.
Always I remember